Okay, welcome back. So we have another photo Eventlab from Andy. This one here is set in the Hot Wheels DLC. So it might be available for everyone, but if it is available for you, do check it out. Yep, now you can tell we're on the PC because we've got some glitching happening there. It's a lovely 25 plus day here, and the room I'm in is 26 degrees at the moment. So we're going to get normal with my PC being on, so we'll see how this goes. We transition onto road surface here, which is a sign that Andy's been here. Waterfalls, of course, right here. This really isn't where the waterfall shots are, but you know, by all means, pull up here, take a photo. But this isn't really the main showstopper that Andy's created here. This is just a side tour. We want to keep pushing ahead, as you'll see the light. As they say, follow the light. So we're going to first of all just track on in here. Different textured walls, different styles. You know how this works. We're going to line up. We've chosen the Venom F5 because that is one of the go-to cars we run when we look at maps. Everyone has their own unique car choice I like to run in a lot of cases. Alright, so here we go. Obviously we've got different angles on the lighting fixtures, the blue in between consistency. Now just remember you can move your camera around as much as you want to get that desired angle you want. Does the car you're driving have a great chassis look? Front, you know? Take your choice, but definitely a very clean looking map. Andy is highly talented when it comes to doing these maps, of course. Anyone who hasn't actually experienced an Andy map before, these are always going to be good. Shuffle between two mice here, it's quite challenging. Alright, and the back of this car always looks so damn good. But yeah, so that's one of the walls is created in here. One thing we can also do in here, there is a roller door here. As I always say, the props are there for your advantage to take use of. I've got to be careful because this thing does have drag tires on it, and I don't want to be bowling than a China shop, for instance, but we could do something like this. You know, utilize the utilize that door fixture there and that signage on the wall. Probably want to try and frame that in there. So if we actually all right, let's. Not going to be too close to it. Maybe not. That could be perfect, actually. There we go. That works out a treat. Even roll in the helmet. Now, he created the rock type, the description I think it's worded for. We just destroyed something there. One cool thing is, in Photomaps, just do rewind and puts the props back in place. Some people don't know this, but that's just how they work. He's created this type of fixture here, this rock bench, with some beach chairs so you can watch the telly. But something like this, go down on like an aerial shot. The lighting again just works so well on this. There. Perfect. Now you can always fiddle through the light fixtures if you want. Options here. I'm on PC as I mentioned, so unlike the Xbox Series X that I run on normally there, obviously due to stability, PC does offer in photo mode these particular options. You can do the Forza 1, Forza 2, and then you can keep creating them. So you can be very specific. You can open up extra camera functions, essentially. The one that I like to use is that one. I think we crashed the game. Okay, we're back. So that was Crash 2 for me. So my PC is a little bit picky, but it's just the graphics card on it is quite problematic, and the game itself isn't that great performance based. So anyway, on to the next. So let's go ahead and look at the next photo opportunity for you. So this wall here, Andy's managed to tie in the statues and gone for the pink lighting option, and done a really good lighting on the trees as well. So let's just something like that. Get the camera around here. There's some stush even there. Loving it. Alright, very well lit there, Andy, by the way. This is really well cropped and put together. But similar to the other style angles, we can then go for some of these types of shots. Let's go ahead and zoom in. I tend to use like mine. Let's see when it comes to standard photo shots, which is why I don't see the on-screen pop-up or photo modes. But you know, you can go for angles like that. Oh, we've got some damage at the front, don't we? Let's clear that out of the way. Perfect. And we've also got the wall end back here that was similar to that side over there, except with a edge, which we can work with. So again, work your camera around how you want to work this shot. Reflections on the roof as well. I mean, you can go for a even shot of this format if you want to. I mean, the floor in itself works for it, let's be real. It's really quite creative. We're going to go back and a bit of an angle like that, and hopefully, probably overshot it a bit, but we'll get the general idea what we're going for. Something like that. Frame in that pot plant on the side. I reckon we can get a little bit sharper on that. Let's pray the PC doesn't blow up on us. Here we go, that's more like it. So we can actually get that in there and tilt it a bit. Something like that. So use the D-pad, tilt it, get the angle in that you desire. And yeah, perfect. Perfect shape of the car. Now, we've also got just a couple of other areas, like over here. We've got this type of plant here. We have lights in behind. If we actually park really close to it, can we get or achieve? And we've even got, I'm noticing, he's put lighting back here. Oh, alright. I was hoping we might be able to squeeze in there just to utilise that. Not the case. Alright, so what we've got is this here. It will just depend on how good the lighting is from this vantage. But yeah, getting Andy's signage on the wall in as well. 2 Andys. Drop in the comments if you know which quote that's from. Alright, and something like this shows you've been to Andy's hangout. Car's damaged again, of course. Can't drive a drag car. Love money. But again, angled shots can work really well as well. So we could go something like this, and it just elevates the shot as well. So, you know, something like that, in actual fact, works a hell of a lot better. There we've got our third crash. Okay, we are back. Let's keep on rolling. We have a full-blown light barrier room here now. Let's go ahead. See how that works. Alright, so this one here. Definitely well lit behind. Like there's fog there as well. Let's just clear the effects there just in case we're yeah, it's that vibrant that it's just listening. We do like the warmer lighting, so let's just. So this wall here, of course, again, move it around as much as you want. What angle do you prefer, you know? This is the light ball, obviously. Oh, we've got damage on the car, just clear that one off. So yeah, basically this one here, just pick the angle of the car. But this one here is going to be quite solid as well. Oh, actually we've got too much space on that side. Zoom out a bit on this as well for us. See what's happening. That one was bright. Like that. But yeah. Just in the case of sussing out what you want on that wall, it's really really about trying to block the edges on the far right, far left and top out. So zoom in enough that you can get it. It'll work really well for you. Oh, I was thinking the PC then for a second. On to the next area, the waterfalls. And there's multiple areas we can do here. Andy has gone out of his way and made these bespoke fences with lights you'll see on the left here. Really cool. So we have the waterfall itself. He has made an absolute fantastic colour spectrum on this waterfall. So options. You can either A, come along, take a photograph just right here. Water is one of the highest graphic chewers as well, so I'll be not surprised if it crashes the PC after we try and get out of this. But yeah, check that out. That is just distance shot. Can do. Shot like that. This is just brilliant. So thankfully we just use the PC for taking photos, as mentioned before. Go press the wrong buttons as well. All good. Now, the other thing I wanted to check here was the fancy fencing that is proposed. Here we go, destroying props as well. All good, all good. In fairness, it's hitting 28 now in this room. We've got a blue line here that we can also work with, but we're first going to try this fence texture here for a photograph. Because combining that with this, we get to use the light from here, but get the lighting from the back waterfall, which may work to our advantage. You can do it from there, you can do it from this location. It just depends on where you want to shoot from. essentially. You're going to get a vibrant color background either way. So those sort of scenarios definitely are going to enjoy. This map you're going to spend a bit of time just driving around checking out what Andy's created. We have a neon wall here, which I am highly curious if how straight is that? I go right through. Oh, we're a little bit off. Damn it. There we go. Fourth crash. Okay, and we are back again. Okay. I think we'll leave this little part of the area and move to the next, see what that involves. Okay. So we have this part here, which is the neon backing. So if we sit around about here, this is going to give us a bit of a distance between the wall, the barrier, and then the bit more gap between that and the neons. Hypothetically, that almost clears the element there, so we can sort of, you know, zoom in, use the barrier wall like that, get rid of any damage on the car, and boom, we can utilize the wall like that and get some good close up with the neon striping behind. We could also go at a distance if you want. But yeah, definitely pretty cool. Obviously if you go up you'll see the gap between, but that's all good. But yeah, again, same thing, go around the car, get a bit of a feel for it, you know. You could also probably pull up against the grass part here and get a bit of a light off that there, but it's going to give you some angling options there. Let's track on up here a bit more. The drag tires are going pretty well so far. And here we go, there's a better angle in the shot with the neons here. We can actually get in close. And this might give us the better shot we were hoping for. Yeah, there we go. That is the shot we wanted. So yeah, definitely, there we go. Neon's behind, car in front. Nothing being a problem with regards obstacles or elements, ideally. Straight shot, side shot. Definitely a good one. Also good for looking for hail damage on car, this type of lighting. Okay, let's head on ahead. We can pull up there and take a photo in front of that, but I think this may be the finish line. Now we do have some more lighting here where the waterfall is, so let's just check this out. Not as much like lighting above here to shine on the roof of the car, but it's a waterfall shot nonetheless. But there's so many good shots to be had on this level anyway. But again, this one here, we could go from this angle, however. Use it as a ample finish light there, plant light, and rear loop shot. You know, and that looks really epic. So something like that. Doesn't always have to be a sidecar shot. Use your environment to your advantage. Please behave, computer. Perfect. And on that note, we're going to leave it there before we shoot through the finish line. When you enter this share code, obviously, you know, give Andy a follow. The way you do that is just spot on the screen when you're in the game. Give the icon on your controller. Give them a follow, and that way, whenever you see friends and followers, go to Eventlabs in game, you'll have Andy's stuff always on your dash there that you can go through this portfolio as well. And he is an absolute talent monster of a machine when it comes to these things. So yeah, well worth the follow on his side. And that's about it. There'll be some videos on the screen handpicked for you now. Check out our main channel. We have over 100 plus in custom photo event labs alone, and then hundreds on hundreds of just top-notch races on the channel. So yeah, if you like daily content, throw a sub our way, and that way you'll always get that up-to-date event lab that we're running. Okay, thank you for your time and have a smashing day. All right, I'm out.